y'all this morning. That pool is getting me dark, people. I kid you not. Y'all come on in. Let's talk about it. Chat over lunch. I came in and I got some lettuce, some not tomato. I had some ground beef in there. So I made it like you make tacos. I'm almost eat it up so it don't look all that good. So I'm not gonna show it to you. But anyway, I had some cheese, some sour cream, and that's what I'm eating. Uh-huh. Well, it'll fill me up and it's healthy. Mm-hmm. Y'all come on in. Let's talk some real talk. I had somebody to question me about YouTube. The content creators out here. And basically who I was dealing with and who I wasn't dealing with. Well, I'm gonna make that my commentary. I can tell you who I'm dealing with and who I ain't dealing with. And I'm gonna tell you why if you ask. Okay. Oh, I got a new drink. Watermelon infused with watermelon essence. Water that's infused with watermelon essence. Now, it's got 0 calories. Oh, Lord, and it's wasting. Okay. I don't like these little, this for children. I don't like this little straw thing up here. I usually pull mine out and put it in the glass. It has no sodium and no carbohydrates and no added sugars. Don't have no protein. So it's basically water, purified water and natural flavors. Do it taste good? It doesn't even taste as good as the watermelon juice. So basically, I think they just took some watermelon juice and poured it in a whole lot of water, not to have no calories. That's what I think. Hey, Tasha, how you doing, niece? Hey, Miss Tina, how you doing? Tanya's in the building. What you think, Tanya? Am I wearing it well, baby? Yeah, this is from Miss Tanya Trainer. Miss Tanya, you can drop that link in the chat if you want to. Yeah, I'm very stylish. I have a shirt this color that I was gonna put on with it, but I don't know what the shirt is. So I just put me a brown one on and say, okay, I'm finna do it like this, baby. Hey, Saray, how you doing, niece? How you doing? She getting a little hoarse and all that stuff, but she's still out here. Mm-hmm. Minding her business, trying to lose a little weight, getting black. I told Brittany I was getting black. Look. Let's see if I can. So let's see, y'all can see how black I am. Look at that. See the difference? I's got me a tan, baby. Okay. Hey, Chef Mac. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Okay. So this lady texts me and she asked me, she say, Miss V, I've been watching you ever since you've been out here. And when you came out, you got along with everybody. You didn't bother nobody. Nobody bothered you. And it rocked on like that for a long time. Then all of a sudden, the first content creator came for you. And she said, I could tell that you were kind of like, where you going, baby? Okay, you have a good day. Appreciate you. Um, I could tell you were a little disturbed behind that because you didn't see it like that. I said I really didn't, and I was shocked, but I don't suffer from separation anxiety, so I do know how to move around. Okay, so then she was like, "Well, you get along with this one, and that one don't get along with that one." Let me tell you something. I'm gonna use Brittany and Glam. They are the best of friends out here in real life and in the YouTube world. If Brittany fell out with Glam today, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I can still talk to Brittany and still talk to Glam. That's what grown folks do. Little children come out here on YouTube and fight battles a lifetime for views and money. Grown folks don't do that. They come out with commentary and they don't have to worry about who fighting who, okay? And that was never my intent not to get along with anybody. That was their choice not to get along with me and try to come out here and make money off of me, okay? And if you notice, they all came at basically the same time, back to back to back. Every time I turned around, that was about money, people. Y'all don't really understand YouTube. Y'all don't understand social media. Most of these people who don't have a job out here, they come out here with all this nonsense. That's what it is to me. For money. I don't have to do that. A whole lot of content creators out here have jobs. They don't have to come out here and do that. They can come out here and have fun. They can come out here and just talk to their chat. They can talk about world issues. They can talk about what's in the news. I do it all. You're right. I've lost a few Facebook and YouTube acquaintances that way. Grown women following the crowd. No, you don't follow the crowd. You stand on your own 2 feet and you hold your own. Carry the weight of your own on your own shoulders. Tasha says she need to hook up with you, Tanya. I guess about the head wraps. Go over on Facebook. Tanya, if you want to, like I said, you can go over on Facebook and come over here and drop the link. Or if one of my moderators would like to, they can go over on Facebook and get the link. Love, Love, my My Knots, Knots. By Tanya, okay? Ms.V just out here styling them and profiling them. That's what she doing and receiving every one of them. Every time I receive some new ones, I come on out here with them on, baby. This is a new one here I got in the last batch. That's why they need an auntie like you. Tasha, they still wouldn't listen. I come out here all the time and I tell them that. I conduct myself on YouTube like I do in real life. I don't fall out with people in real life. They don't even get to know who you are. And they try to make you something you're not. And it's because they don't know you. So that's what's wrong. Your garden is so I'm stepping away. Okay, Tanya. But that's the crazy part of this whole situation out here about me. Why do you need to even get involved? First of all, if I see Chef Mac in here, if Chef Mac and I are having a problem, why do you need to get involved in our problem? And why are Chef Mac and I so immature that we would have to bring it to the YouTube streets? See, that's the problem. It's the immaturity on the part of the person who has a problem with you. Because it was not necessary for you to come out here and say anything on the streets. So it's obvious you did it for shmoneys. Don't let money rule you like that. Chef is agreeing with me. For the ladies that don't know, I made the head wrap for Ms.V as well. Yes, she did, baby. Every one that I've been wearing, except for one, came from Tanya. Tanya made this. That's my braids up there. I didn't bother to loop them around today. I just threw it on there because I've been in the pool this morning. Y'all saw my first video. I was out there in the pool trying to build a body. Dotty. I ain't gonna play with me this evening. Okay. Now my Brittany, we back. Yeah, we back. I came in, Brittany, and I made me like a taco salad. Okay. And I can't even eat all this in the bowl. The bowl was too big. I made the bowl too big. So I got a lots left in there. And then I'm always buying these new drinks that say 0 calorie. This one ain't all that, not to me. It's just hydrating. That's all it is. But that's all right. At least I got some water. I'm drinking some water. And I'm trying to build up my intake of water. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, Jayden, not Jordan. Broderick. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I'm coming to you, and that's it. Exactly. You don't need to go to nobody else. You don't need to involve all them other people in there. That's little girl stuff. That's elementary stuff. You don't do it like that, baby. Because It'll create a whole world of it. You'll be in a war and ain't nobody gonna like you, ain't nobody gonna believe you, and ain't nobody gonna want to be around you, even if they believe you, because you're too messy. You involving folks that shouldn't even be involved. Nope. Don't do it like that, baby. Tasha is laughing. I'm cooking fish and my son did spaghetti. I'm ready to eat. Oh, that sounds good, Brittany. Fish and spaghetti. Okay. This is the first time wearing this one. I keep pulling it because I ain't stretched it to this big old head yet. That's what's going on here. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I like some, baby, because you can cover up that head and you can keep it moving. When I leave up off of here, I'm going down there to my sister's. I ain't seen her in a while, and I got to get on that computer and do some business. So yeah, I'm gonna be dressed for the occasion. So yeah, that's what you don't do. Y'all hit that like button on the way in. I shouldn't have to tell y'all that. We've been out here 100 years now. Okay, it seemed like that anyway. So let me tell y'all. The other day, we talked about some little life hacks, but I hope y'all got what I was saying. Even if you're a subscriber, there are people out here today that will involve you as a subscriber, knowing you don't have a page. I would never, ever want to do something like that. Involve one of you in my mess. I don't even want to involve another content creator that may be supporting you. Let me get on with this while I'm thinking about it. There are a lot of content creators out here in this sector who do not get along. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Their problem is their problem. If I choose to want to go over and speak to them and talk to them, I'm going. Okay? Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. You may not like some of the people that I support. I don't know and I don't care. I really don't. That's your business. Y'all got into it about that. I ain't, look, if it don't concern me, then it don't concern me. Period. Okay? I can't understand that type of mentality. I don't know where that kind of stuff comes from. It's a lot of people out here I used to support because I supported everybody. It doesn't mean I don't support them anymore. I just don't go around them because of who they've hooked up with. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm not going over there because that would be a mess for me to come over there knowing they're supporting somebody who don't care for me. When that person is gone off the scene or whatever, they'll see me back. I ain't got no beef with them. I don't dislike them or like them no better than I did before, but I am not nobody's fool. I'm not going to say nothing to you in your chat. I watched it last week. I went into a chat and I spoke to somebody. And I support her, and she has supported me ever since I've been out here. She's donated to my channel. I've donated to her channel. But because of who her supporters are in the chat, when I spoke to her, the whole thing got silent. First of all, they were shocked. Second of all, they were scared to say anything. You have supporters out here that's so weak for some of these content creators. They can't stand on their own. They can't hold their own. They're not free to go from chat to chat because they enslaved, they bonded because they've been doxxed and they know all about them. And they've watched how their content creator drag them when they leave that page. Do you know how many people have come and go over here? Have you ever heard me drag any of them? Only the nuts that come over here bothering me. With the fake pages and all of that. That's faking, okay? If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna tell you I got a problem with you. What you gonna do about it? You gonna shoot me because I got a problem with you? You gonna whoop me? I don't think so. I'm not afraid, that's for sure. No. These are virtual fights out here. And it just don't make sense. Until you have to understand that people aren't cut like you. I love how you mind your own and educate the rest of us. Look, throughout life, Tasha, if you just mind your business, not bother with nobody else's business. If a person don't ask you for your help, don't volunteer it. Okay? If none of y'all ever come in here and say, well, Miss V, what you think about this? Or ask me my opinion. Do you ever see me giving y'all I tell you about me. I don't get into y'all's business. Half of y'all, I don't even know where you live. I don't know if you're married. I don't know if you have children. I don't need to know all that. It'll come out in time if it need to come out in time. I don't need to know all of that. That's why when it was said last week I was a doxer, you a dox and lie. I don't care enough about you to dox you. Chef girl, don't knock it till you try it. It's good though. I like spaghetti and fish. Mm-hmm. Yep, I do. Chef knocked the spaghetti and fish. Okay. Samantha says she understands and got a thumbs up. Hey, Hattie, who's sending hearts with me? I want to know. Hey, what's up, Hattie? Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? But I just thought I'd come out and explain myself and try to tell you for your benefit, not for mine. I've had it like this for years, okay? Nobody in my real life and nobody out here on YouTube that ain't a hater is going to come out here and say, Ms. V ever said anything about me? No. Ms. V ever bothered me? No. Ms. V just came into my chat and spoke to those who spoke back? Yes. Mm-hmm. That's the way it goes down. You're sending me hearts. Thank you, Lyric. I appreciate that. I get along with the young. I get along with the old. If I go over there, I'm listening to what their content is. If I don't like what they're saying or if they're talking about somebody I support, they don't see me in the chat no more. I just left. It's just that simple. But you can't say because I was on her page and she was talking about this one, I was talking about them. No, I wasn't. I don't do that. That's how I have been able to maintain and keep as many friends in my life. Because, first of all, a real friend ain't going to go out and tell Heidi what Jennifer said. If they talk about each other, you stay out of it. You keep your lips sealed. Okay? That's what you do. Hey, Madeline, I love you, boy. Pedro, gone on up out of here. We don't care who you vote for. This ain't about voting. We don't want you. Bye. Okay? Come in here with all that off-topic stuff. See what I'm saying? When you're a content creator, you got to deal with a whole lot of stuff and a whole lot of different people. Pedro wants to come in and advertise for Trump. We're talking about how to get along with people, how to maintain your dignity and whatever else you got left when you come out here as a content creator. I'm 41 and I listen to Ms. V. She's very wise. Thank you, Lyric. But let me tell you, it comes with age. Some people don't want to mature either. You got to realize that. Once you hit 40 years old, everything I'm telling you, you should already know because you should have experienced it all the way up to 40. And if you still doing that at 40 and you out here in front of the whole wide world, hey Pierre Backlife TV, content creator. It's just no way I'm gonna do that. Because the people in real life would be telling me, you need to get your ass up off of YouTube because you know that is not you. And you know you don't need no money that bad to be out there doing what you're doing. Okay? That's just the way it is. Y'all meet people on here that I know and people that's in my life and everything else. And why would they speak or why wouldn't they come into my chat and say something? They know me. You don't never see that? Mm-mm. Hey, Madeline, how you doing? So just learn to mind your business as a sub and a content creator. And you won't have problems with people at all. Mm-mm. When you log off of this thing, you ain't got to be watching all this stuff. I don't need to go watch and see who said what about me because I don't care. They don't know me. So all they doing is making money or trying to make money off of me and trying to turn subs against me. But we don't even have the same subs over here. The ones that hating on me, their subs ain't gonna be in here. So what kind of sense do that make? I dig mine out the mug, baby. Whoever want to come, come. I don't care who fighting with who, okay? Just don't bring it over here. If you've been over there fighting with somebody else and you come in here as a content creator, just don't bring it over here. That's all. And you welcome to come over here. Subs and all. That's how I roll, okay? I'm not no drama channel. Y'all know that. I bring topics. Today is how to get along with people. Yeah. And when you have a problem with a person, go to that person. That's what the Bible tells you to do. You are supposed to go to that person and y'all are supposed to work it out. This is social media. So it's never going to get worked out. And you really don't want to work it out. You don't. Shmoneys. Views. Yeah. Lyric, we are on the same mind frame because I'm 42 and I love Auntie. I've learned so much. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all coming in and telling me that because I didn't know how y'all felt. I just come out here and drop my commentary and gone on about my business and watch those who I watch and gone on with my life. What you saying, Brittany? Let me see. I've always liked that about you, Ms.V. You could have two content creators in your chat that don't get along. You know it because from day one it happened. You and the lady you were not getting along with were both coming into my chat. Y'all had me nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. I had just come out here as a content creator. Brittany and that lady would come into my chat every day and I'd be like, oh my God, when I see one in and I see the other one in, I'd be like, and I didn't know Brittany to call her. I didn't know the other lady to call her. So I would just pray about it before I come on and they did that for months. And they were practically new content creators themselves. They hadn't been out here very long. But they never had a problem in my chat because I just came out and told them. I welcome both of them over here, but whatever y'all's problems are, please don't bring them over here. Did I not do that, Brittany? You stayed. The other one left. Yep, it did. So Brittany is saying, I've always liked that about you, Ms.V. You could have two content creators in your chat that don't get along, and you made it clear. Don't bring it in here. I did. Nope. I ain't want that kind of stuff off in here. That is not how I want to grow my channel. That is not who I am. I'm not a person that like to go back and forth with you. I don't see the reason. It's a waste of my time. If we can't talk about it and see eye to eye, then you need to move on. I ain't got nothing to say about you, and you don't need to have nothing to say about me. That's how it needs to go. But out here on these streets, it ain't gonna happen like that. They gonna continue to say something to try to get you to that point where you come back at them. And even if I've had to come back, I didn't cuss them. I didn't raise no hell. I told them how I felt. You sure did. And yes, ma'am, I stayed ahead and left. And yeah, and she left. Yep. And it went on at least 3 months with Britt and this lady coming into my chat every day. My chat has changed so much since then, hasn't it, Brittany? Because I think a lot of people were just coming over here to see what I was all about and to see if I was going to be a drama queen or who was I? Who really am I? And it has been so nice in a sense that they went on about their business because they weren't for me. But I don't know if y'all have even noticed here lately, I've had people who are having a lot of issues with other people that they get along with. Let me try to make it clear. I had a lady to come into my chat, content creator, last week, who was having an issue with somebody I get along with. And I welcomed her to my chat and I let her know. I called out her channel. I told them to go over there and check it out for themselves. We're totally different. I don't do the same type of content or commentary over here like that lady does, but I'm not going to tell you not to go over there and support her because she's supporting me. Now, will I ever go over there and say anything negative in that lady's chat? No. But will I go over there and speak to her and speak to those over there who speak to me? Yes. Yes. All day, anytime I want to. Come on, everyone. Hit that like button. You have stayed true to who you are. Thank you, Brittany. It hasn't been easy though, Brittany. There were days that I wanted to go back to the young me. That young me who would cuss your ass out, drag you up and down the street, leave you bleeding for dead. That was that younger me. That's why I understand a lot of these young content creators out here because I've been there. I ain't gonna say I've always been who I am now because I haven't. I had to grow into this me. And I like the me that I am now. And nobody's going to change that. Nobody. You can move off the face of the earth so far as I'm concerned. And whatever your problem is with me ain't my problem with you because I don't care. And that's how I look at it. Okay? You go over there and you say what you got to say because I'm at that point where I don't even watch you no more. I pretty much told everybody, please don't call me with that because I don't even want to know it. Okay? That's them, and they got to deal with their issues because they can never say I ever did anything to them, period. None of them have yet to tell you anything that Ms.V did. And it ain't but a few of them, you know. That's it. So why worry about 2 or 3 when you dealing with a whole multitude of people out here? I mean, I go wherever I want to, and there are new content creators coming out here that's coming into my chat, and I'm supporting them. I didn't know Miss April Love. She came from the Raw Squad. I've always said from day one, I had a lot of Raw Squatters who supported me. A lot of them have branched away, and they're no longer even Raw Squad anymore. They're going to different channels that used to be there. Ain't got nothing to do with me, even though Roz and I had a problem. Well, Roz had a problem with me from the beginning, okay? And when I decided, yeah, baby Gator's sitting over there in his chair. Uh-huh. I don't bring baby Gator out too much. There he is. He sleep. His cap pulled over his head. Did you see him? Hold on. I just threw clothes on the bed. I got the fold. There he is. Cool as a cucumber. Yes, indeed. I got baby Gator. Baby Gator living his best life. Baby Gator lives better than me. He don't ask for nothing. He don't want nothing. He don't eat. And then, Miss India, she used to be over here. I never had a problem with her. I understand she was calling out my channel and saying go over and support me last night from the live this morning. Okay? 14 likes and 48 people in the house. I know you lying, chef. Okay? They're going to do better. They're going to just hit the screen 2 times. That's all you got to do. And that'll give me the like I need. Thank you. Ashante. Ashante doxed me, but apologized publicly to me. That was the first time I was ever doxed out here. Love Ashante to death because I don't hold grudges, people. For what? I'm too old for that. I don't have time to be holding no grudges with no people. The minute she apologized, I wasn't even upset with her when she did it. Okay? It was the person she was supporting at the time. And that's what I don't think people understand. Just because you support somebody right now don't mean that you're going to always support them. I've seen people flip out here left and right. They used to support this one. Now they support that one. And then they done fell out and then they gone somewhere else. That's why I just stay over here in my own little corner. Do my own little thing. Go wherever I want to go. Come on back out here and just be me. Thank you, Chef, for letting them know that they need to hit that like button. It's 52 of them I see now. I need 52 likes when I get up off of here, okay? This is Chatting with Ms.V. I'm never going to have I've said it over and over, 500 people in my chat. I don't even think I want that many people. This morning, I don't even know how many was in there, but I'm in the pool and I'm trying to read the comments and I couldn't even see them because of the sun and I didn't have no reading glasses. So it was hard. Very, very hard. There's going to be a lot of people when you build up a chat that big who are going to get upset. But if you notice the content creators, the big ones, they don't even read the chat like that. They just come out here and drop that content and they leave. That's it. I've watched them. Lately, I've been watching a whole lot of content creators in other sectors, and I'm talking about big time content creators. I watched Chef, what's her name? Chef Carmen last night. Think she was going to Florida. She never really read the comments in the chat. She just gave her commentary sitting up in the truck. I watched Treese. Treese don't go in there reading a whole lot of comments. Whatever she doing, that's what she doing. When you're a small channel like mine and many more out here, you have time to go in and read the comments. But as you grow, you won't have time for that. I'm going to sit up and be on here an hour and read 1,000 comments. It ain't no way. So I'm good with the way it is. That way I can communicate with y'all now and I'll know who you are as I grow. Brittany said that sun had me blind. Yes, it did. I was pulling my shades down, trying to see, pulling them back up, and reading like a first grader, like a kindergarten, you might as well say. Looking just like Mike Epps. You do too, Loja. You came in here and you said that yesterday, and you didn't get my attention. You got it today, and now your ass is blocked. How the hell you think I care who you think I look like? Girl, I hope you hit that like button before you got your ass blocked. But you know, I just don't understand that kind of mentality out here on YouTube. And I never will. And I'm not going to take a whole lot of time trying to figure it out. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Bringing my commentary. Today it is knowing how to deal with people. Okay? Learn how to walk away from people. Have you noticed the people who came from me, I just walked away from them silently. They were still doing commentary on me and didn't even know I was gone. I'm not going to tell you I'm gone. I'm just gone. Because you got the problem with me, and I don't want to have a problem with you. I just don't want to have you in my life, period, if that's the way you feel about me. I got too many other people I can deal with. Social media, as well as real life. This is my real life I am bringing to you every day. And don't think I'm a change, because I ain't. Now, we talked about some real life hacks the other day. I found a few more. So now this is vacation time. Everybody's going on vacation somewhere. If you ain't going nowhere but down the street, round the corner, and stay in a hotel. Do you know me and my husband used to do that sometime? He would come home on a Friday and he would say, let's go to the game tonight, the baseball game tonight. And I'd be like, oh, because I don't really care for baseball. Okay. Hey, Carla, how you doing? India Rose, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. You're so kind and cool. I love you. Thank you. Hey, Sharon, love your chat. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Hey, Miss Arisa, how you doing? Okay, so back to me and my husband. We would go and get a hotel room. I don't know if any of y'all know where the stadium where the team in Baltimore, what is it, Baltimore Orioles, play. But there's a hotel right behind there. And we would get a room up high where we could watch the game from the room. So he could see the game and I could go on and do what I wanted to do. Okay. And that was a vacation for us. We spent the whole weekend there and just stayed right there and did everything we wanted to do away from home. You don't have to just get up and catch a plane every time, although we took plenty trips together. But I'm telling you something that's not going to cost you a whole lot of money for you and your significant other, your husband, to do. I could go right downtown Houston the first time he came here to visit me. He did not come to my house the first time. We had a room downtown Houston. We went to a restaurant. It's a revolving restaurant that revolves around really, really slow. He was able to see the entire city of Houston while we were eating. And then the hotel, we could walk to it from there. So you just got to be creative. You just got to think. If you don't have a whole lot of money to go catch a cruise or go get on a plane and stay in a hotel for days and stuff like that, whatever is fun to you, that's what you do. Let me see what you're saying. India Rose, number one. That's a good holiday, kind of like here in Ireland. Okay, you're from Ireland. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Welcome to the US of A. We would just go down the country and have a good night. Like, yes, whatever makes you happy. I have gone camping before with my man. He was my husband, the second one. He was the one who liked to hunt. So I didn't like that either. I didn't like going off in those woods. My daughter would go out there with him and shoot a gun and try to kill an animal and all that stuff. I'm the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, me, but don't out there in them woods, building a tent, laying on the ground, where the bathroom at. I don't want to do that. So he took me camping. That's how I learned a lot of things, how to strike a match, with wood, rubbing wood together until you get enough friction to get that spark and have a fire. He taught me a whole lot because he was in the Navy, okay? And it has helped me through it all. I don't have no worries with a storm coming. I know what to pack now because of him. Don't ever have a man in your life that don't teach you how to survive without him. Never. Every last one of the men that have been through my life left me with some kind of knowledge, as well as some shmonies, okay? Because they wasn't broke. Don't be out there getting them broke men when things don't work out. They die on you or you divorce from them and you sitting up there, you crying twice. Crying because they gone, crying because they ain't left you nothing. Don't do it. I'm just saying. Hey, Buttercup. Good afternoon. Thankful Thursday. Yes, it is. Glad to be here. Hey, Nap Time. What's up, friend? The downtown Houston Hyatt Regency, the spinning top on top of the Hyatt Regency. That's where we were. I wasn't going to say it, but missed to know where I was. That's where we went on our first date when he came down the first time to see me. That's where I took him. And then we were at hotel, what is it, Zaza? Okay. And then the next day, I took him to see Galveston. And we went to the St. Louis. And, they got a swim-up bar. So we went in the pool at the St. Louis. And we swam up to the bar and had some drinks. And then we rode the Gulf of Mexico. Rode it down. That night, we left. We went shopping, and then we left for Louisiana. And one of my friends here he's a singer, Harold Gill, and he sings at a lot of local places, but he was singing at the casino in Louisiana. So we drove down to Louisiana that night, and we spent the night in the hotel there. And then the next morning, which was Sunday, we drove on from Lake Charles to my hometown, and that's when he met my family. Yeah, that's an expensive hotel downtown. It is, but it was so nice. You had all the amenities you needed in there. It was just like the rooms are like inside of a home. Just like I have in there, not a table, but a long granite bar stools around it. In the middle of the room, you got your bedroom and your bathroom, like a big old suite on the backside of it, and then your living room with this huge television. We never turned the TV on. We weren't in there long enough to turn the TV on. Girl, you making me want to go on holiday. Go for it. It's summertime. Enjoy it. Y'all, I'm looking at my tan. My tan is coming in pretty. It's even. Yeah. I'm liking this. Okay. So yeah, just get out and find you something to do that don't have to cost you a arm and a leg to do it. Family stuff. You can get a picnic basket, get some blankets, get some baseballs and some balls, and let the kids go out in the park, and you and your man can sit there and y'all can have a good time together. Maybe they got a pool. You can sit there and watch them in the pool. There ought to be a lifeguard there. And have some family time together. Just you and him, the kids doing that thing, and y'all talking to each other, having a ball. I'm just trying to let you know that everything in life don't have to cost money to have a good time. Okay? You can have a picnic in your living room. Me and my husband had a picnic in the living room, downstairs in the basement in his home in Maryland. One night, a candlelight dinner on the floor, on a pallet. Yeah. And that was our time together. Uh-huh. Then the next week, I might come in or he might come in and he said, I done booked a trip to the Caribbean. You ain't never know what you was going to do with him. He was spontaneous. And then I'm like, okay, well, where we going? And we're going to take a 14-day cruise. 14 days? Okay. You just had to live to be ready. That is why it would be so hard for me to get involved with anybody else, because he spoiled me rotten. I did not work. I was a housewife for the first time in my life. And that was the best years of my life. Those 10 years with him was the best years of my life. Yep. But anyway, he's long gone and he's resting in peace in the real world. Out here on YouTube, nobody lets him rest in peace because they don't even believe he was real. That's how messed up some people are. But you can't worry about that, okay? I was looking at his death certificate yesterday because I'm still working on getting the 401k that he had left behind that they found. Going through a lot of paperwork to have to get it because there was no beneficiary on it. Yeah. But anyway, I was talking to another lady, a subscriber over here yesterday when I was going through that, and I actually bust out crying for the first time in a long time. If she was in here, she would tell you that that drew tears yesterday. While I'm going through all of this, nobody knows anything about what really happened to him because I never talked about it until yesterday with her. She's the only one out here on YouTube. And when I pulled it out and it said respiratory malfunctions or something, I don't know how it was worded, and acute something with the lungs and the C19, because he was in a car wreck and he went into the hospital and he caught all of this in the hospital. I'm not there. I could not catch a plane back to be with him because the world had shut down. This is what I went through. And hear somebody come out here and say that he didn't even exist. And you don't even know what pain I went through. I'm out in Las Vegas with my family. I can't even get to him. That's cruel. That's wicked. So do you ever think I would want to ever be in that person's company ever again? I moved from Baltimore back here, me and my nephew. I flew him up with me and we got around a truck and I brought back what I wanted, what you see up in here. And I left a whole house up there for him, for his children. And that's what you're going to tell the people. Like, you had no idea what I went through. I didn't go to his funeral. I never saw him again. So yeah, I was a little mad. I was a little upset for you to get off in my business and not know anything about my business and then lie on me and him, a dead man. You would be too. But I'm over it. I'm over it. I have my times where I have to cry, and I did yesterday. Okay? And I'm good. Um, I'm trying to see. This is Father's Day weekend. Yes, it is. And I don't have a father. I haven't had a father since 1994. For Father's Day for him, it was always big time, any holiday, because he loved holidays. So I don't even have that to look forward to. I had to change my whole way of thinking, people. But you can do it. And y'all never knew none of this until I'm telling you today. For Father's Day, I would have booked somewhere away from home. And we would have had a extraordinary dinner. Might have flown out. There are times we have flown up to New York to have dinner and caught the train and came back the next day or flew back the next day. That's how I live with him. You don't think I miss that? You don't even have a clue. But anyway, right, see you later, girl. You're so good, and I like how I feel, and I talk to you, girl. You are very kind. Right, so see you, bye. Okay, Miss India, she's from Ireland. Welcome back anytime, anytime, okay? So, yeah, that was my life. Okay, then, this is my life now. And I'm going to make the best of it then, and I'll make the best of it now, okay? It's knowing how to make those changes in life. And I could be sitting up here still weeping and crying. And woe is me. Not me. I'm doing exactly what I want to do every day that the good Lord sends. Mm-hmm. If I want to get up and go get a massage, that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm going to suggest some things to you as my chat. Take some me time for you. Okay? Go get you a massage every now and then when you're feeling stressed. Deep tissue if you have to. Go get you a pedicure and lay back in the chair and just relax. Forget about all the troubles in the world. When you're going to do self-care, me time, don't worry about the troubles of the world. Go get you a manicure. Go get your nails done. I don't wear them anymore because I stay in the water all the time. I don't want them lifted and I don't need no fungus, okay? Go to a class. Go to a dance class. I'm giving y'all plenty of things y'all can do besides sit up out here on YouTube and be bored every day and get in people's business. Go get your hair done. Find you a hairdresser. Do it yourself. Go in the kitchen with somebody. It don't matter. Find you a cute style that looks cute on you. Go shopping. It's Father's Day weekend. Go shopping for your dad if you still got one. Go shopping for your man if you got one, if you're a father. Railbow, what would you do when you okay? So he said yes. Would go? And let me try to figure out what you're saying. What would you do when you okay? And he said yes, maybe you're saying, are you asking me, would you go? You okay, but he's asking you to go. You say whatever you want to do, whatever's on your mind. I can't tell you what to say. If you don't want to go, don't go. I don't do things I don't want to do. I don't care who it is. If I want to go, I'm going. If I don't want to go, I'm not going. I don't owe you no excuses, no reasons, or none of that. If you ask, if I choose to tell you, I'll tell you why. But I'm not doing nothing I don't want to do. Okay, you understand? Yeah. Follow your mind. That's what you do. All right. Back to what we was talking about. Go shopping. Go take your drive out of the city, out of the rat race. You know, some people are so city, city, city. Go rap the countryside sometime and see how other people are living. Because I guarantee you one thing, them people out there on that countryside, baby, they ain't got the problems you got. Mm-mm. No, ma'am, Pam. People who live in the cities have more problems than country people. Country people ain't worried about all that stuff y'all got going on. Nope. They just want to have enough money for their daily bread. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. That's it. Take care of their families. Make sure everybody's fed. Somewhere, somebody got to have somewhere to sleep at night. Get up, clean up the next day, and start all over again. And they happy. Country people are happy people. You rarely see country people into it. City people have too many stresses in their life. That's why they're always into it, and they always into everybody else's business. Go get on a yoga class. Start meditating. There's a lot of things you can do. Let's see what else I got down here. Spend some time with nature. I never had time to spend time with nature until I was an older woman. Once I went to Baltimore, that's the first time I've ever seen the leaves change colors. I saw them in books, but I ain't never lived on the East Coast where the leaves actually change colors, pretty colors, oranges, greens, and tans, and all those pretty colors. I was in my 50s, y'all. But for the first time in my life, have y'all ever seen the leaves actually change? Huh? Let's see what you're saying, baby. Hey, Mia, you are such an amazing woman. The positive energy is absolutely radiating for you. I think I'm going to take your advice and treat myself tomorrow. God bless. Yes, indeed. If you don't treat yourself and you don't take care of self first, self-preservation is the first law of nature. I'm going to take care of me before anybody. Always. Okay? When I had children, I had to take care of me in order to take care of them. Okay? The leaves are gorgeous, Mia. Take a ride up the East Coast. Plan that vacation in the fall. You'll be amazed. You only know right around you what the world looks like. No, get out and see the world. There's a whole world out there. It's places I've never been, I probably never go. But I'm glad of the places I've already been. Let's see here. You really can't pour from an empty cup. No, Mia, you can't. If it's empty, it's just empty. Okay. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson. I missed you this morning, Miss Jackie. But Brittany came on while I was out in the pool. So we were able to walk together. And it was fun because I wouldn't have stayed in there that long had Brittany not come up. Yeah. Hey, Miss Linda. Yes, I live in the country of Georgia and I love it. I moved from Philly. Baby, see, just what I told you. You don't have nearly the problems in the country. Out on the land, nature. You don't see it. It doesn't bother you. And then you disconnect with all that stuff that's going on in the city, all this rat race. I could never, at this age, live in New York City. Never. I've been there many times. People are too much in a hurry. The cost of living is too high. You got to stay on the move all the time to keep it up. Why would I want to live like that? That's not for me. Country girl. I can't handle that. Nice to go visit. Get your ass on up out of there. And that's what we did. All righty. Mia says, I'm from England. Okay, Mia. I went there. I was a junior in college, and I went on an exchange program. Flew in what was it? Heathrow in London. Been there. I've shown the pictures. I got a video out here. Sometime last year I did, and I have London, Paris, and Rome on there because that's the three places we went when we left Louisiana Tech University and we flew over. Uh-huh. It's been many years ago, though. Think I was there in 1974. It's been a long time. This is 2024. But I bet much hasn't changed. Welcome, Mia. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you enjoyed your time there. I did. Never had a continental breakfast before, so that was my first time having a continental breakfast when I was there. The hotel rooms were ice cold. Every morning when you woke up, it was almost like grab a coat. House coat wouldn't get it. No, grab a coat. It was cold. We were there in the spring, and it was very cold that year. I don't know if it's like that always, but all of my pictures, I got a big heavy coat on. I did that video. I remember it was on a Sunday morning. Um, I think it was in the spring of last year, but it's out here on one of my videos, not my lives. I think it's a video. No, is it a live? I don't remember, but it's out here. Okay? Yeah. Okay, back to what y'all need to do on your me time. Go walking. Walking relieves stress, people. Because you concentrating on, you're sweating, you're walking, you're tired. You ain't worried about nobody else. Go to the exercising room, burn off some of those calories and relieve some of that stress you got in your life. Stress kills. Nobody want to die from stress. That's awful. What she died from? Girl, just stressed out. Huh? She died from stress? Oh, not me. Get back involved in your church. Okay? I don't know what religion you are. I don't care. Your church family can be a big part of your life and your lifestyle, baby. You ain't got to worry about what you're going to do on Sunday if you go to church. There's always going to be some activities going on in the church. That'll keep you out of a whole lot of all this old messy mess if you up in church. Now, I'm not going to say that some of the people don't bring the mess up in there, but it's less going to bring the mess because it's more that ain't messy than are messy up in there. I've been in there a long time. Ask me. I know. Don't be them once a year, oh, I went to church today. Okay, what about next Sunday, the Sunday after next, and what about last year, and what about the years to come? And then you want your preacher to stand up there and preach your film. He don't know you. Okay, do you. Okay. Visit some old people sometime. Some of the people who help to foster your life and your lifestyle and made you who you are today. Call them sometime. Go visit them sometime if they still around. If they're not around, go put a flower on there. You can still have a little talk with them. They're a spirit now, just like Jesus. Don't you talk to him? You can talk to them too. Same thing, no different. So if you just do any of that stuff that I've told you to do, anything that's going to take you and make you have time with you, that'll help you tremendously. Remember, self-care first. Learn how to deal with people. Figure out who they are. They don't have no clue who you are. They got some made up stuff in their head. They jealous because you got this and you got that. They hating on you for this. They hating on you for that. Don't worry about all that stuff. Let that be their problem. Okay? You going on about your business with people because it's a world of people that can deal with you. And if that person ain't doing nothing for you, why do you need them in your life? X them out of your life. And then that way they just out there talking. And you go on with your business and you go on with your life. Okay? To the content creators out here, get on your pound. Do you. Whoever you get along with, that's who you get along with. Okay? I ain't got no problem with none of y'all out here because ain't none of y'all off in my life, in real life. I don't know you. Okay? So if I come over there, I'm hollering at you, I'm supporting you. That's it. And that's all. And I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. Hit that like button on the way out. Love you much. Talk to you later.